Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Let's go book shopping. Hi friends, welcome to my backyard and my massive stack of books. So I thought this would be a fun new spot to film in because it's a beautiful day outside. I will apologize in advance if the sound doesn't really sound that great and if there's cars in the background. I live on a really busy street. So let's hop into the blackout that I just experienced at Barnes & Noble. Car. Also, for those of you that are wondering what this is an umbrella that is extremely faded from the sun and being out in my backyard. Okay, but I'm gonna try and do this kind of quick because there's a lot of cars and I have no idea how the sound quality is gonna be on this. So let's just jump into it. The whole reason why I decided to go to Barnes & Noble in the first place was for this. This is Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, the fourth book of Penelope and Colin in the Bridgerton book series. I will actually be having a reading vlog coming out very soon of me, spoiler alert, reading the entire Bridgerton series. So if that's something you guys want to see or interested in seeing, let me know down in the comments below. I mean, it's happening either way, but you know, just as a sneak peek. But yeah, this is obviously following the Netflix series, following the family, the Bridgertons, and this focuses mainly on one of the siblings and their relationship. So I won't get too much into the I won't get too much into this, but it's a great series so far. I'm really enjoying it. And I actually lost my other copy, so that's why I had to go to Barnes & Noble and pick this one up. Fun facts. Okay, next I got a new release by V.E. Schwab. This is, of course, Gallant. So this, I think, is going to be super, super popular here on BookTube and just the book community. It's obviously V.E. Schwab is a very loved author here on the YouTube and the book community. So this, I believe, is about a girl that goes back to her home named Gallant to find her mother, and it seems very like Secret Garden-esque. I forget what the two, like Crimson Peak, I think, and Secret Garden, I think, were the two things pitched for this, I think. So I'm very intrigued. The book size is very interesting, and there's illustrations, which I wasn't expecting. So yeah, I'm intrigued. And I've never actually read a V.E. Schwab before, so I'm excited for this. Okay. Next, for something so random, if you guys haven't seen the video here on my channel, please go check it out. But I recently, the last month, was in Egypt, which was absolutely incredible. I'm so glad I went. It was amazing. But as a follow-up to that trip, I really wanted to kind of get something to kind of follow up my trip and like kind of dig more into just the background and history of Egypt, just because there's so much there. So I wanted something really high, like very high level, nothing too intense, nothing too textbooky, and something with a lot of pictures, because I myself am a very visual person. So I picked up Myths of Ancient Egypt, Gods and Pharaohs, Creation and the Afterlife by Catherine Chambers. This was one of those like in the checkout aisle section of Barnes & Noble, and it was $10. So I was like, you know what? This seems like exactly what I'm looking for. The font is large, the pictures are big. It's great. Okay, next, for something super random, I got Beneath the Moon, Fairy Tales, Myths, and Divine Stories from Around the World by Yoshi Yashitani. And this just caught my eye randomly as I was walking by just one of the random tables, and this looks like a beautifully illustrated edition. Like, look at that. Look how pretty that is. just myths, legends from exactly what it says, around the world, and it's just beautiful. So I'm actually really excited to read this. It looks fascinating, and I love me some myths and legends. Okay, next I have one that I'm actually really excited for. Again, I saw this just on the end caps. You know how you do, you're wandering around Barnes & Noble, you see things that catch your eye, and this is The Housekeeper and the Professor by Yoko Agawa. I'm probably horribly mispronouncing that, I apologize. So last year I read When the Coffee Grows Cold, or When the Coffee Gets Cold, or Before the Coffee Gets Cold, one of those, which is a translated Japanese work, and I actually really loved it. So when I saw this on a shelf of Asian authors, I really wanted to check this out. This is essentially about a housekeeper and a professor, and the housekeeper has, since he's had a traumatic brain injury, he only has 80 minutes of short-term memory, which sounds adorable. So yeah, this just sounds completely adorable. It's super short. I just think it'll be really cute, and I'm really excited to pick this up. That's literally kind of all I know about it, was a synopsis, but it was really highly rated on Goodreads, and that's pretty much all I need to know. Okay, next, if you guys don't know, I have a really bad habit of buying nonfiction books about the world and animals and science, and then I don't read them. I have so many. You guys have seen my shelves, but I bought 2 more. Don't worry, we'll get to my reading plans for all of these, I promise. But I picked up How to Give Up Plastic by Will McCallum and Extraordinary Insects, The Fabulous Indispensable Creatures Who Run Our World by Anne Sverdrup Tyson. I'm horribly butchering that. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I kind of got suckered into the nonfiction history science section and really wanted to pick these up. I'm really trying to be more conscious of my plastic use, or I think I will be once I read this. So I'm really excited to see kind of what this offers, and it has really practical stuff from what I was kind of looking through, which I liked. And then this just seems super cute. It's a short, quick read about different insects and how we can't survive without them. Pretty straightforward. I think it sounds super fun, and I'm intrigued. Okay, next I got 2 very random graphic novels. So for those of you guys that don't know, every once in a while I like picking up a new graphic novel. It's my favorite thing to read, just real quick. So this one is Punderworld by Lydia Sejic. And this is basically like a rom-com version, I guess, of Hades and Persephone, which sounds amazing to me. The art in it just looked adorable. I just thought it looked super fun and, like, again, a quick read and something that just seemed adorable and that I would really enjoy. So yeah, I picked it up and it was pretty highly rated on Goodreads. I scan everything when I go book shopping these days, so let me know what you guys think of it down below. The other one that I picked up was the monthly pick for Barnes & Noble, which is Wingbearer by Marjorie Liu and Tenny. I cannot read the last name. The sticker's covering it. But this is actually a new middle grade that just came out, graphic novel, and the art in this was beautiful. Like, it looks like it could be a show. Like, look how gorgeous that is. And if it is, I apologize, I know nothing about this literally, but I just recently finished a series from graphic novels which was called 5 Worlds, so I figured this would be a cute one to maybe dive into. I love the art, like I said, so we'll see how I like it. I love a really cute fantasy series for graphic novels, I've learned, so I think that one's gonna be a good one. Okay, 2 more and then we're done. I also picked up this version of Lord of the Flies, which is very intense, but I'm very intrigued by it. I've actually never read Lord of the Flies. Surprise, surprise, but this just looked like such a cool addition that I was really intrigued to pick it up and give it a shot. Obviously, this is by William Golding. There's a foreword by Lois Lowry and an introduction by Stephen King. So I just thought this looked really sick, and I love Lois Lowry, and Stephen King's pretty, you know, Stephen King. So I thought this would be pretty cool to check out sometime this year. And then the last thing that I got was the Netflix book club edition of Passing by Nella Larson. I actually had wanted to pick this up when I saw the book club being announced on Netflix, and I had no idea how tiny of a book it was. So I'm actually really I don't know, kind of excited to try this, pick it up and see if I like it, and then be able to watch the show. So that was kind of my thought process. Plus it was buy one, get one 50% off. So, you know. All right, friends, so that is everything that I just picked up at Barnes & Noble. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick, fun book haul. I'm really excited to dive into some of these, and my challenge to myself is giving myself 2 months to read at least half of this book stack, because I have, as we know, a horrible habit of buying books like this, having a block out, and then not reading them. So that is my challenge. If by my mid-year wrap up I have not read at least half of these, y'all get to yell at me in the comments of that video and this one. So there you go. That is my challenge to myself, to you all. I hope you guys enjoyed this random fun shop with me and fun book haul. So I will see you guys in the next one. Subscribe to see more of my face, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.